growing so fast? Why?
Yes. The UN Guiding Principles of Business and Human Rights are, and their implementation is strictly related to the ongoing efforts of implementing the 2030 agenda. So all countries around the world, and certainly in Asia, are now involved into reporting against the 17 SDGs. And those who read the 2030 agenda very often stop at the what, meaning at the SDGs. They all, many know that there are 17 SDGs, there are 17 goals, that there are some targets, there are some indicators. But if they continue after the SDGs, the 2030 agenda has a section which is called means of implementation, which is the how of the SDGs. And in the how of the SDGs, when talking about the role of private sector, it's paragraph 67 points at the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights as the standards that should guide the private sector into engaging in the implementation of the SDGs. So this is something that we have been encouraging states and companies that want to work on the implementation of the SDGs to look at. They need to look no further than the means of implementation and no further than the UN Guiding Principles if they want to be guided on how to go about it. So for example, on SDG 5, which is about gender equality and women's empowerment, again, the guiding principles direct them on how to use those standards and be working towards implementation of this particular SDG. Same would apply, of course, to SDG 8, to SDG 16, and to virtually every SDG that is strictly connected to human rights, if we apply, as we should, a human rights-based approach to the implementation of the 2030 agenda.
Can you introduce yourself? Like, just say, call me your name and program manager or something like that.
I am Livio Sarandrea. I work for UNDP and based in Bangkok, and I have the responsibility of managing a regional project on the implementation of the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights.
One more time, say in Asia Pacific.
All right.
Sorry, just we can put a
Sure.
map there.
I'm Livio Sarandrea. I am based in Bangkok. I work for UNDP Asia Pacific, where I have the responsibility of managing a regional project which focuses on the implementation of the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights throughout the region, which again for us is Asia Pacific.